only darkness. All right. Every day. Every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Okay. Hi, everyone. I think we're live. Set up my windows here. And this house. Okay. Only darkness. All right. Every day. Hopefully the resolution will get a little better here. Wow! Already! There's 52 of you waiting. Hello. Thank you for waiting. Oh, yeah, there you go. Here's the resolution. Much better now. Okay. Come on, exposure. That's better. Aloha, friends. Let's see who's online. Aloha. I don't know if people signed in before this, but the first comment I see is Kevin. So, hi, Kevin. Anybody try this C minor yet? Ooh, we'll talk about that. Karen says, no, I'm still freaking out on the B flat. You gotta make that B flat tutorial. Apparently it's very important. Aloha. Single tax banjo. All right. I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means. That's cool. And tell us your name, single tax banjo. I dig it. T. Kobitz. I think that's Tammy. Hi. Hello, Holly. Lisa from Torquay. Do I say Torquay in Australia? Linda from Wisconsin. Hello. Oh, here it is. Single tax is Cecilia from Delaware. Cool. Cecilia. Timo. Hello. Wendy. First time. Welcome from Ontario. Good. Tammy, I think we see you at LA Uke Fest? At the Uke Social. Are you coming on the Friday? Connie from Oregon. Hello. Donna. Donna says, did I really vote for a lesson this hard? I will talk about that. There are easier versions already online, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel, yeah? Julie from Oakville, Ontario. Hello. Joanne. Hello. Dos Cavaliers is Maggie from Michigan. Amy from Florida. Hello. Richard, aloha. Carl from Florida. Excellent. Kathy from Kekaha. Fun. Kauai. We love Kauai. Oh, how'd you get that hibiscus? That looks cool. Your hibiscus emoji. I gotta find that. Linda. Hello. We'll see Linda in LA too. Awesome. Tammy, first time on a live lesson. Ooh, great. Yeah, refresh if you can hear me but can't see me. Or just, it's always a good thing to do. Refresh. Kim from Gardena. Hello. Lynn. Hello. Michelle from British Columbia. Sherry from Wisconsin. Jim from Skokie. John F. We haven't seen you in a while. Hi, John. Doug. Hello, Doug. Saw you at the workshop. It's great to see you and your daughter. Mary from Roseville. Neat. Mary Chris. Hello. Annette from Glendale. Oh, great. Lots of SoCal folks. Hope to see you next week. Greg is loving the bossa. I love it too. So glad you're enjoying it. Paul. Oops. Where'd that skip to? Florida. Hello. Lanny from Chester County, Pennsylvania. Deb from Ann Arbor, hello. Glenda, Jill, Mimi. Mary's first time as well. Welcome, Mary. Okay, cool. All right, Mari Carr. Yay, Aussie's in the house. Holly. Excited to see my announcement of coming to New York. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm doing that. I'm going to be visiting some family on the East Coast for Thanksgiving, and then I'll play a New York show and maybe a DC area show too. So if anyone's from the DC area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, let me know, and maybe you can help me organize something. I tried to reach out to some music friends there, and nothing's happened quite yet. So I'll kind of do more of a blanket search and ask people to express interest. All right. Thanks for all logging on. Lauren from Oakland, hello. Polly says, ain't no sunshine in Maryland. Oh, well, you're in Maryland. There you go. Glenda from Alberta. Oh, I love all the Canadian provinces being represented. Randall from Boston. I'm planning for East Coast tour in the spring of next year, so we'll try to get to Boston. Or maybe fall. I don't know. We'll see. The year has been very busy, as you can tell. Rebecca from Cold Spring, hello. Mark from Mansfield. Timo's asking, is this a custom tiny tenor? It's a Koa tiny tenor. It's not custom. They gave it to me to try out, and it was smarter for them to do with it because I really like it. And it has this Fremont Logie. I don't know if you can see, but it's gold colored. I think this Fremont Logie, it tends to have a lighter like resonance, which I kind of like better. Although I did try it on my Tide Logie and I didn't like it as much because it wasn't enough for that big of an instrument. So you gotta play with the low G. You can't always just swap in any low G string because different low G strings have different sounds. So for those of you who might not yet have a low G, you might experiment with getting different low Gs and trying it out. Yeah? Okay. Polly from BK. Yeah, that's right. Hi, Leah. Christian. Bonjour de Québec. Bienvenue. Mary Chris says, hello from Amara, 8 years old. Hello, Amara. Thank you for joining us. Timo was shopping online after 5 at 5. Well, if you do get a tiny tenor, tell them it was because of me. They'll be happy to know that. So, if you don't have a low G, you can play it on high G, no problem. Actually, I should have a high G around so that we can hear what that sounds like too. Ooh, sorry for shaking that. Let me grab my high G. Okay, so I'll have this to demonstrate the high G version. All right, I'll start with a playthrough so that you can hear how it sounds. Some of you heard it on the 5 at 5 concert last night. For those of you who are relatively new, well, the 5 at 5s are relatively new. I'm doing Instagram Live every Wednesday, 5 songs at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So join me on Instagram if you like. I'm at Cynthia Lynn Music. Hello, Jill. Pam, first timer. Woo! Oh no, sad day. Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You can sing this in her honor. Barbara from Fort Wayne, excellent. Sue, yeah, what is this you called again? It's called the Tiny Tenor from Romero Creations, and it's got Daniel Ho's insignia right there. Hello, Jordan. Rox, hi Rox. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna play my full version, and then we'll break down the different parts, okay? Here we go. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this has always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know. Sunshine when she's gone. only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Oh. Okay, we'll go over it. As you can see, it is in a difficult key, and I did that for a reason, so I will talk about that too. Cool. Hello, Lava at Salsa Adventures. I always remember what your name is, but you're in Oregon. Good. Okay. So let's run through these chords at the top here. So you have your C minor, right? So for those of you with a high G, you can actually play it without that extra ring finger. You could just play it as a bar, right? For those of you without a high G. However, you're going to want to play it with the bar if you want to lift out the bass line. So the reason I made this arrangement in this key of C minor, the original is in the key of A minor, so this is up a third from the A minor, is that we want to be able to lift out the bass line, because the bass line drives everything in this song. Like the whole song is basically just about that movement. Okay, so we're going to work through that together. And, you know, my goal with these arrangements and my teaching is to capture the song, but to also give like my students a little bit of a push in understanding more about music. You can play this in a more simplified version, and if you look online, there are plenty of tutorials in the key of A minor, in the original key that Bill Withers does the song in. You can go and learn those, but those do not accurately pull out the bass line because those notes happen to be in the middle of the range of the ukulele. So I have moved the song up so that the lowest note uses our lowest note, especially if you have a low G. Let's see if I can brighten this. Okay, I think it's too bright in here, so it's not. Oh, maybe if I close that, that'll help. I'll cover that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I have to be in front of the window. Okay, good. So if you're more beginner, don't worry. You can always go and use those other tutorials on YouTube to learn how to play it in A minor. Another reason I moved it into C minor is because it's easier for me to sing. Because in the regular key, right? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's like really at the low end of my range. So this is a more comfortable part of my range, and maybe for your range too. But mostly it's about the bass line, right? So let's look at these chords. All right, so let's play our C minor. So you're barring the 3rd fret and then adding your ring finger 2 frets away. And hopefully, you know, I'll show you on the low G first, and then I'll switch over to the high G. Hopefully it doesn't confuse you too much to hear it on the low G and later on the high G, but you could get used to that too, you know? Okay, so C minor, play one note at a time. Make sure you're pressing down nice and hard on the bar, and then getting that ring finger curled up, yeah? Okay, then you're gonna scoot your hand down to the G minor, okay? And so you're coming from the bar here. You can scooch it all the way, and then actually, you could leave the entire bar there and then just move your middle finger over, right, for the C minor 7. Or you can scoot your finger down to make your C minor 7. Okay? So You see what I'm doing there? You're going from here, right? You're sliding it all the way down, and then you can either move your middle finger over and leave the bar there, or you could slide it down. And you want your index finger to cover both of these strings. Yeah? Holly, is it okay to just bar the entire 3rd fret? Yes, Lava and Salsa is asking the same question. Yeah, you can totally bar the entire fret if that's easier for you. If that's easier for you. Yeah. Okay, so let's just work that a little bit. So you're going from C minor, slide to the 1st fret, G major 7. Let's try that again. C minor. Okay. G minor 7. All right, let me show you. I'm trying to balance this here. I'll just swap it up. Okay, just so that you can hear it. Be back here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tiny tenor. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna keep going. So C minor, moving to the G minor 7. Now you'll see, going from the G minor 7 to the B flat, all you need to do is add your ring finger. Everybody is scared of that B flat, but you gotta get used to it. It's such an important chord shape. Okay, so you really want your index finger, so you roll your finger to the outside to get a little bit more pressure, a little bit more surface area coverage, and then pinch nice and hard against your thumb in the back, and then stair step up. Okay? All right, so you're going from G minor 7, add the B flat. Okay? Now you're going to slide back up to C minor. You just slide this entire shape, yeah, and then reassemble your bar. Okay. I say just, I know it's really hard. Okay? So, if your hand is hurting from all this, make sure you take breaks and just kind of stretch it out a little bit. And just slowly practice. It's about building flexibility and strength in your hand. So let's go really slow through that chord pattern. So we're going to go C minor, slide back to the 1st fret, okay, G minor 7, add your ring finger for B flat, okay, now you're going to slide back up to the 3rd fret, and then bar. All right, so you'll see that if you move your B flat shape, 1, 2, yeah, you're almost in the C minor shape already. You only have to move one note, really. Okay? All right. Let's just do this change. Let's do B flat, slide up 2 frets, C minor again. Let's go back to B flat. Slide back, B flat, slide up, C minor. Okay, slide back, B flat, and then slide up, C minor. Okay, so do these little exercises for yourself. If that's all you do today, that's perfectly fine. All right? Because sometimes people are like, oh, well, can you just make the arrangement without B flat? You can't avoid it forever. That's kind of silly. You know, it's kind of like saying, like, in the alphabet, like, oh, what if I just never use the letter P? Like, eventually you're going to need the letter P. It's pretty crucial, you know? Okay, so you got to at least try. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of times, I mean, I have made my arrangements a little bit more beginner friendly, but in this case, there's so few chords, and there are already so many beginner friendly versions online that I want to stay true to the way I teach and make it more, loyal to the essence of the song, not necessarily the sound of the song, because it's impossible to capture that bass line on the ukulele in its original key, just the way it's strung. Yeah. So what we want to do is lift out that bass line. If you're playing this pattern, so let's go to verse 1 and just do single strums, okay? So if we do ain't no sunshine when she's gone, C minor, and then we go G minor 7, B flat, slide back, C minor, okay? That's the pattern. Ain't no sunshine when she's C minor, G minor 7, B flat, C minor. Okay, now just so that you can hear what the bass line is, if you have a low G, yeah, do the chord changes, but only play the low G string. Ready? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You hear that? That's our bass line. Our moving bass line is the anchor for this song. It's not warm when she's away. Okay, that's what it's all about. So, in many ways, you can play this song. Some arrangements play it where you go, where all you do is play the bass note. That you could just make the whole song on that. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. I love Bill Withers. Okay, so now let's play it single strumming through that first verse. Okay, ready? Oh, we didn't do the F minor yet. That's okay. We'll play that when we get there. All right, first line, single strum. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. G minor 7, B flat, C minor. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. G minor 7, and she's always gone too. Okay, give this F minor a try. This is a hard chord, definitely, okay? Just take time to get used to it. If this is your first time seeing it, then just take time to get used to it. Add your pinky on your 3rd fret, A string, your C note, and then move your other 2 fingers. Okay, try 1 string at a time to make sure you're pressing down on everything. That's your F minor. Okay. Honestly, especially since the other chords kind of all go together and this one is the outlier, you can leave this one out. If you're more of a beginner, then this one only appears once in the whole verse. Just skip it. You know, you can just say, sunshine where she's gone, or she's always gone too long. Just leave them blank, or try to get there. Anytime. Then we go back to B flat. She goes away. Now that same phrase again. She goes away. Okay. All right. I know. You guys are all pretty quiet, so I know you're all working it out at home. It's totally fine. All right. So, let's try G minor 7. Go back and forth. G minor 7 to the F minor. G minor 7. Get those fingers to work independently. Especially that pinky doesn't really know how to be too active, so you gotta mentally work it a little bit, yeah? Anytime she goes away. Yeah, so F minor and then back to B flat. You can work that too. F minor, back to B flat. If you don't like that change, just skip that whole phrase. Yeah, it'll come in due time. Mark says, I usually end up laying the side of my pinky on the A string when playing the F minor chord. Is that okay? I think it should be fine. You're going to get more strength. So I think if you're doing this, you're going to get more strength if you use the fingertip. But that being said, it just depends on the total strength of your hand. The way I think of it is when you take your hand away and you pinch the tip of your thumb against the rest of your fingers, that's how it should feel when you are making your chord. So it should be as if the tip of your thumb is touching the tip of your pinky. Yeah? So you're really curling it up. But it takes time to build that string. Yeah? Okay, so let's try the single strums on the second verse. Yeah, let me know how that's going. right, just getting used to the chord movement. Wonder this time where she's gone. G minor 7, B flat, slide back up, C minor. Wonder if she's gone to stay. G minor 7, B flat, slide back to C minor. Ain't no sunshine, G minor 7, when she's gone. And this house just ain't no F minor, get that pinky down, home. Anytime B flat, she's gone, she goes away. Okay, all right. Joanne says, I find the C minor chord hard. Yeah, it might be that stretching between the bar, and then you need to make sure there's at least one fret, or there is one fret, it's just one fret, in between there. So building that stretch is hard, but also making sure you're using your thumb to pinch against your bar in the front. Okay, hi OT, glad you could join. Okay. We're not going to worry about the I know section yet, just because that's a little bit random and crazy. So let's just go to let's go to verse 2 and add our rock strum. All right. So for those of you who are more beginner, stick with the single strums. And for those of you who want to try the rock strum, okay, we're going to do, you can mute your strings for this. You're going to, that means lightly touch your strings while we just practice the strum. We're going, I put at the top there, the rock strum is down, down, big D, down, down, up. All right, so let's try that. We're going to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay? Let's try that on the C minor. Nice and slow. We'll go a little slower than that. 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. Okay? So with the split measure, the G minor 7 to B flat, you'll see it's hyphenated. I put it in brackets because it's splitting a measure. You can do either just down, down, or down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so you're gonna go, the C minor is the full rock strum, so down, 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 up. G minor 7, you go down, down, up, or let's just for now do 2 downs, okay? Like as if it's just the first half of the rock strum. Down, 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 and then back to C minor, full rock strum. Down, 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 up, and then another C minor. Down, 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 up. So everyone, we're looking at the first line of verse 2. I'm gonna play it through slowly, yeah, and just see if you can follow along, right, timing-wise. Here we go. We'll go 2, 3, 4, 1. Wonder this time where she's gone. Okay. Welcome, Bobby. Is it your first time? Okay, so here we go. Same thing again. All right, I'll count it out slowly. 1, 2, oh wait, 2, 3, 4, 1. Wonder this time where she's down, 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 G minor, B flat, and C. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. All right, now let's practice it without the singing. Okay, I'll count it out. Okay, I'll just actually count out the strums, right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, C minor, down, 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 G minor, down, B flat, back to C minor, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Now again, okay, hit just the 1. Let's just do single strums now, right? Just so that you know where the timing is. From Pahoa, welcome. Okay, here we go. And We go 2, 3, C minor, down. G minor 7, down. B flat, down. Back to C minor, down, 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 down. It's another C minor. Hi, Cher Marie. Okay. We're looking at the first line of verse 2. I know this is challenging. I would definitely say if you're more beginner, just stick with the single strums, right? Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. If you're a little bit more advanced, if that's comfortable for you, then you can add that rock strum. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Okay, Polly said, can you explain the strum for the brackets again? So you're just splitting the measure of the rock strum. So the rock strum is down, 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 up. So you can think of it this way. You can make the G minor 7 the first down, down, and then you can make the B flat the big D, and then the down, up. Down, down, up. Or you can just make them each 2 strums, right? So you can go down, C minor, you can go 1, 2, 1, 2. That's probably easier to start with, so maybe I'll note that on the final version of this, okay? So let's try it that way so that it's clear for everyone, okay? So C minor, actually, let's do the whole thing with counts. C minor is going to be 4 downs, then G minor 7 is going to be 2 downs, B flat is 2 downs, and then C minor come back for 4 down strums, okay? Ready? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, G minor, 1, 2, B flat, 1, 2, G, C minor again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that even slower, okay? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, C minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G minor, 1, 2, B flat, 1, 2, C minor again, 4, 2, 3, 4, C minor again. Good. Okay, and I know some of you are more beginners, so don't worry, like, take it slowly. Worry just more about getting the chord shape under your fingers, yeah? Okay, so let's try that again, and beginners, stick with that strum. You know, stick with either the single strum or just straight down strums. And for those of you who have the rock strum, let's try to add that. But we'll go at the same speed, okay? It'll be monster slow. 3, 4, 1. Wonder this time where she's gone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wonder if she's gonna stay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Let's keep going. G minor 7 is 4 counts. And this house just ain't no F minor. Home anytime B flat. She goes, you're going back to your C minor. Way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? All right. Let me know how that's going. Especially, you know, folks from different levels. I want to hear, you know, what is the challenging part, and if there's anything that I could explain for everyone, you know, go ahead and ask away. Yep. So while you're posting your questions, let's walk through verse 1 and verse 2 like that, nice and slow, and just focus on those downbeat counts, okay? All right, from the top, and we'll go, ain't no sunshine when she's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna hold that. It's not warm when she's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always gone to goes a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, hit. Wonder this time where she's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wonder if she's going to stay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Okay, Carl's asking, could you play F minor like the E minor but on the 3rd fret? Sure, but you have to cover your low, you have to cover your G string. You have to play a 4-finger E minor shade. Yeah. If you're okay with that, then you could totally go for that. Yeah. Gone, but she's always gone too long. Yeah. Sound-wise, on the low G, it doesn't quite make sense. Sound-wise, because you're going from this low bass line, and then you're going up here. So sound-wise, that chord, alternate chord doesn't make sense, but on a high G it probably makes sense. Why don't we try this on the high G so that you can hear the difference, yeah? Okay. All right, we'll just practice again. You'll hear it on the high G. Ready? Same thing. Ready from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's not warm when she's away. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. 2, 3, 4. She's always gone. 2. You can play it up here. Yeah, you're still missing that lowest note. So I would say it would sound different if you do that. And she's always gone too. Let's keep going. Long, anytime B flat. She goes a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wonder this time where she's gone. 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. Wonder if she's gonna stay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. 1, 2, 3. In this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. 1, 2, 1, 2, hit. Okay? Sue's asking about the chucking strum. I haven't taught the chucking strum yet. I'm going to teach it in a second. Let's teach it. I know. Fran is asking about the single stroke C minor. Is it a slight chuck? It's a mute. It's called a hit. So that means I am hitting it hard, I am strumming hard, and then I am letting go and muting. So I'm muting with both the left hand, right? So I'm, after the hit, I am immediately letting go, and then with the right hand, you can touch the strings. Yeah? Yeah. So that's called a hit. Yeah, so you would strum and then let go your strings. But you work up the timing so that the release, the mute, is immediately after the strike. That way you get that hit sound. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's move to the break now just for something different. Yeah? Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could use this high G. So this is the way I've marked up the I Know section. Like, if you guys know the original song, like, he's just singing I Know. He actually sings it 26 times. And I read from various interviews that he sang a different number of times in different versions of the song. And originally he had planned to write another verse, but his musicians and producers were just like, oh no, keep that section, it's cool. So the way I think of it is that you can totally be free form with this section. That you could try to be accurate to what he does, but I think he varied it. Bill Withers himself varied it whenever he felt like it. And it's a lot about feel, you know? So let's first learn the strum, and then we can apply the feel to it, okay? So what you're gonna do is a hit on the C minor. So go ahead and mute your strings. So go to your C minor and touch the strings lightly, okay? And then take a look at the top where it says halftime strum. So what we're going to do is a down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, okay? So let's do that slowly on the mute. We're going to go down, down, up, chuck. You move the strings against the fretboard. And if you don't know how to chuck yet, then you go visit my how to chuck tutorial, okay? So you go down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, right? Down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up. Okay, if you don't know how to chuck yet, then just do a regular, I would say just tap your ukulele for now, because the rhythm of it is so specific that I'd rather you just tap. Maybe we all tap, okay? So actually, that's a good idea. Let's do that. So what we're going to do is, on that break session, what I'm doing is I'm doing a hit on the 1. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try that with me. So you're going to hit on 1. Okay, so you're going to strum your C minor and then let go really quick. And then you're going to hit on 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then again to the 1 on the C minor. 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we'll try to go in time but slower. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit on 1, 2, 3, 4. C minor on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go. I know, 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 I know. That's 26. Okay, anyway. Practice that. Yeah, that's a good way to establish the beginner rhythm. Actually, it probably works really well instead of the chucking. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. And you don't even need to do that hit. I just put that hit in there so that you can keep better time, or that I can keep better time, because when I was trying to figure out the timing of all this, I was just finding a way to give myself some timing structure. And I thought that having the hit on the 1 makes sense. But the way he does it is just the drummer. He just goes, anytime she goes away, away. I know, 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 I know. So he leaves it completely open, right? So the important thing about the tapping is so that you can keep your time. Because if you go to the original video, the whole band knows when he's going to finish. It's not totally random. He knows, or they know, when he's going to have his last I know, which is pretty amazing, because it sounds like it's random, but there is a specific count. However, if you're going to do this song by yourself, then you don't have to be specific at all, because I watched a bunch of different people's versions and they're all different. Some people did 11 I know, some people did 16 or whatnot. I mean, just there's flexibility there. So okay, so let's try it again. And just try to keep the tapping going with me singing it, yeah? I think if you want to sing it, you can try, but it's going to throw you off for sure in the timing, all right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go hit 1. No, I know, 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 I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know, I know, know, I know, I know, I know, I know. You gotta leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Okay, if you're more advanced, you can do the chuck on it, right? So you do you go, let's see, anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. So it's the same idea in terms of timing, just instead of a tap, like with your hand, you're doing a chuck, okay? So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could try it, but I like the tapping for today. It works really well. So it's something that everybody can do comfortably, yeah? Because achieving the chuck definitely takes more time. And then you're going to keep tapping through, I gotta leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And so the X's mark the chuck or the tap, and it is on the word, right? Hey, I gotta leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, and you're just gonna go back to that same rhythm again. Okay, I'm gonna move back to the low G. Okay, all right, let's add our chuck. It's a lot. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the chuck quickly, just for those of you who can achieve that chuck, but I think that's going to be like 10% of you, which is okay. You know, everybody can build up to it, but just to break it down so that you can hear how it goes, okay? So, let's do it on verse 2, right? If we're gonna do wonder this time where she's gone. Remember we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you're going to do, you can see at the top there for my halftime strum, I call it a halftime strum because you're doing the full island strum essentially in 2 beats, but you're chucking what's going to be the 2, okay? So you're going down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, all right? So try it on the C minor. This is advanced, okay? Down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up. Michelle says she's gonna need a nap. Yes, this is brain work, and you know, a lot of physical coordination. So make sure, yeah, you relax and give your hands time to stretch and all that. Let's try that again, nice and slow on the C minor. We'll go down, down, up, chuck, up, down, 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 up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up. Okay, and then on the G minor, on the brackets, you can essentially split that whole strum over the 2 chords, but then the chuck winds up being on the B flat, which is okay. So you're going to go on the G minor, down, down, up, and then B flat, you're doing a chuck, up, down, up, right? Okay, or you can do down, down, up, down, down, up on the G minor to B flat, basically going back to your rock strum. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so if anyone can do that, you should record it and share it on the Facebook group because people will give you lots of props. Okay? It takes a lot of rhythm work to get there. And for those of you who are relatively new, the progression of how how we learn ukulele, or how I'm teaching ukulele, is that, first you just want to make sure you get your chords down. At the left hand, you get the smoothness of the chord transitions, because that's going to be really important in freeing you up to focus on the strumming. And then you got to really get nice, clear strumming and build control, okay? And with the control, you will learn better timing. So it's really important that you keep rhythm as a goal, because that's really what makes you a musician, right? Anybody, not to demean any of us ukulele players, but even a monkey can learn to hold a chord, right? But to play with rhythm is what it means to learn music. Okay, so Joanne says she's chucking all over the place. Yeah, totally. Laura's going to be one of those who can learn this kind of fancy chucking, yeah? Right. Sherry, cool. Leah says, I got it, but adding the vocals on top is another level. It is. Completely. It's crazy. I like it with the chuck, especially I'm calling this halftime strum, right? Because it really gives it that laid back groove. Because listen, if it's just a regular island strum without the chuck, there's no beat there, right? You don't feel it. So you gotta really lean back into it. That takes time, though. Definitely, you can simplify, you can adapt to applying some rhythm the way you want to feel the rhythm, okay? But I'm just introducing that so those of you who are more advanced can give that a try. Otherwise, let's stick with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and then lastly, what I do in the beginning is some picking, okay? So if you go to your C minor, right, what I'm doing is I'm picking the low string, right, your bass line string. So my goal is to lift out that bass line. So I go, so I'm hitting my thumb and then plucking the rest of the strings, okay? And then you move to the G minor and you hit the same thing, low string, go to the B flat, and then back to C minor. Oh, actually, you'll just do that as a hit. One strum, or you can fan. Yep. Okay. Right? So, in terms of the picking, right, you would do 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Again, that's for more advanced players, but I know you're going to hear me doing it in my version and want to know what I'm doing, right? And so once you get that down, right, if you go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and, right, then you can play with it. You can it's a lot about you playing with that rhythm, finding your way to express what you feel with that part of the song. I'm not going to specify or prescribe what that picking should be aside from what I have there, right? There's too many options. So it's open enough, because what Bill Withers does is he does this. Which is what I've said to do there, which is the 1 and then playing the rest of the strings, yeah? But then he has the band come in, which is why we shift to our other forms of strumming, yeah? Yeah, lots of things to play with. Sherry's asking, when you do the hit on the C minor, do you pluck all the strings? I do. I like to do the hit as fanning all the strings, but you can also do a strum hit. Yeah. Randall saying this ain't your grandpa's beginner ukulele lesson. This is not a beginner ukulele lesson. This is a song that you all voted for that I am arranging in, I would say this is advanced beginner intermediate style. Again, lots of YouTube tutorials for the A minor version, which is way easier in terms of the chords, but will not capture the proper bass line movement. And I think that's why you all voted for this song. I mean, that's kind of a pattern that I've noticed, is that that the patrons tend to vote for songs that don't have actually like good tutorials yet, which totally makes sense to me because I am happy to take on that challenge. Yeah. Sue's asking about picking on the high G. Well, I'll show you. Yeah. So. Yeah. You can hear it's not really the same. It's not really the same, but it does capture the bass line movement. So. Right. Linda says, yeah, quote, it's difficult but achievable, Cynthia Lynn 2018. That's Cynthia Lynn every year. But, you know, Linda's been in my class since the beginning, that, like, you know that I will always give a little push, an extra push. I don't want anyone to be bored, right, in this lesson. And I also don't want the beginners to get overwhelmed, but the thing is we have such a wide range of levels. It's more about the beginners making sure that they bring it back to a level that's comfortable for them. Yep. So, yeah. Okay, let's try it together from the top. Yeah? I will play it without the chuck. You can go back to the top and listen to my version at the top to add the chuck. But I will do the picking at the beginning. You can play with that a little bit because it's the same chords. Yeah? But I will do just a regular downstroke. Oh, we didn't do the end tag. Okay, so actually let's look at that really quick, the end tag on verse 3. So let's go verse 3. But ain't no sunshine when she's gone. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Only darkness every day. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll slow down. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. G minor. This house just ain't no home. B flat anytime she goes. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hit anytime she goes. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Anytime she goes away. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hit anytime she goes away. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then actually for the last one, I like going from the top down to the low string. I figured that out yesterday after the 5/5, so I played it regular in the 5/5, and I was like, oh, that's how I should do it. Yeah. Okay. Holly, just go watch the video again. Yeah, we got to wrap up here, so let's take it from the top. Okay, and you know, we've gone over lots of different things in this song that I think you'll have to go back to the lesson to review, but put together what you can. And again, it's about finding the level that works for you right now. So I'm going to simplify as I play through this time for something that's more beginner friendly to follow, but you can always go back to the top to follow the way that I'm playing it. Yeah. I did not hold back on this one. And I did have to think through a lot of how to make this teachable, which is why I didn't get to post the chord chart till this morning, because I've just been turning it over the different ways to play it. So hopefully you'll find something that works for you here. Okay, here we go. All right. From the top here, I'm gonna pick slowly. Single tax banjos asking about my shirts. Oh, yes, you should know the Ukulele Day shirt is on my shop. CynthiaLynn.com. You can go to my music store and you can pick up a t-shirt. Yeah. All right, here we go. From the top. Single strums if you want. Yeah? Or just sing along. Just hang out and sing along. There we go. 3, 4, 1, Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wonder if she's gonna stay. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, hit tap. And I know, 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 I know. Last one. I know. Hey, I don't leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Only darkness every day. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Anytime she goes away. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Anytime she goes away. 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Anytime she goes away. Last one. 1, 2. Okay, go back to your C minor and then go from the top string. Oh, then we end on the low note. Yeah. Okay. I know, it's a lot. I know. Yeah, so just keep working on it. Do what you can, but let it develop in its own time, right? There's no pushing progress. It's only going to come with your strength and flexibility and honestly your brain talking to your hands and your fingers. So take your time with that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see some folks next Friday in LA at the Uke Social and at the Uke Fest. See you in October at Uketoberfest, and I'm planning some holiday shows, and I will post about that soon. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let me know how it goes. I hope you share what you're working on Facebook. I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna be working on this one. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much. You could tune in next Wednesday for 5 at 5 on Instagram. Barbara saying this is favorite song. Oh, great. Yeah. It's always fun for me to approach the arrangements of these songs. It's a good challenge. Yeah. Come East. Working on it. It'll happen. Randall said this is the best thing ever. Wow. Well, those are some big words. I'm glad. So this video will be available for rewatching immediately. So enjoy. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Oh, Brianna has a ticket for LA Uke Fest. Oh, cool. Did you post that on Facebook? We can spread the word. Okay. Yay! I look forward to seeing you all. Aloha. Have fun. All right. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. See you. Ciao.